Welcome back, and in case you just joined us, this is Wedding Sparkles here on Radio Babando 101.9 FM about who and it is our couples classics. Okay, so this is where we hope to bring back the essence of marriage, the essence of love into your life, into your relationship. Okay, so like I already said, it's not just about the other person. When we talk about relationship, everything that has to do with relationship, we're always thinking about the other person. We're like, hey, my wife should come out here. Hey, my husband should come out here. What about you? What have you heard? All right. What has spoken to you? What has gotten to your heart? What is reaching out to you? What is calling out to you to do differently? Okay, so it's not about the other person now, it's about you, because things can only change for you as much as you work for it. It's not just about hoping and thinking and wishing. You can hope, you can think, you can wish, but until you do the work, until you put in things that need to be put in the round peg in the round hole, and then the square in the square hole, until you do that, until you call things what they are, you will get you will see the result that you want. Else you're not going to see anything new. Okay, all right, and now let me also talk about one other thing. Okay, this couple's classic, right? So it's for people that are already married. Now I just want to talk to the men a bit before I go and play another song. Now this is what I want to talk about. The moment you come to a girl's family and take her from her father's house, what you're telling the father is that what you have been doing for your daughter, I will continue. Where you have stopped, I will continue. That's what you have done without you understanding it. It's not just about you finding a girl, loving a girl, and going to her father's house and getting, paying for her, paying the dowry, and taking her home to become your wife and the mother of your children. It's not just about that. There is work for you to do as well. Okay, so for everything that the father used to do, protection, provision, guiding, teaching, uh, being the spiritual head, I hope fathers would become more of the spiritual heads in their home. But we'll talk about that. I remember I already said that April is the month of for men. Okay, for us, for me, I am dedicating April to men and boys. Okay, so make sure that you stay with me on all of my programs, Wedding Sparkles, and also even live class. All right, it's the men. We'll give you time. Some people say we don't give men enough time. We'll give you enough time. Okay, well, let me just talk a little about this. So everything that the father was and still is to his daughter, you start up from there. You're not supposed to be found wanting in any of that in any of the functions that the father performs for his daughter. Any of the roles the father plays, you're not supposed to be found wanting. So I'm asking you, the man, now, are you playing that role in the life of your wife? Are you protecting her? Are you providing for her? When we talk about protection, it's not just about physical protection. There are different ways that you protect your wife. Uh, but then protecting her, providing for her. How many men give their wives money for, just take, do any? I don't even want to know what you do with the money, but just take. Apart from money for children, apart from money for school fees, and we're not saying we don't appreciate that. Of course we do. It's your duty, so you're supposed to do your duty. Okay, just like the woman is supposed to do her duty. But then when people do the extra, we love when people do the extra. But for the man and the woman, it's not even supposed to be like the extra privilege. It's supposed to be the right of the lady. You're bringing her home to take care of her. But sadly, few men do that. Few men give their wives money. In fact, some only do when the wife asks for it. If the wife no ask, consent them. Okay, and then even for some, when the wife asks, they want to know, can you get me? Like, seriously, can you get me? Iwo America, all right. So we don't always want to get to the argument where men say that women are the illegal failure and all that. Are they illegal why? But we know that's not true. And illegal why? Okay, it depends on the hand Elysiania, but an illegal why. In fact, do you know the money the woman spends on children, sorting children out? That one self is a big deal. But we're not going into that. Okay, but the fact is that you should give her, you should she wants to make hair. Sometimes you look at the hair and be like, ah, babe, I beg, go and change this hair. I'm going at mama goes because they change this hair. There's some things that you should. And about the Christmas, that's not about the Christmas for the, and you want to give money for a 4 months. You want to go a Christmas. More you get web piano, like, it's not going to. Nia go for Christmas, okay? Obuna ana ihe obuna obiaka. Nia, okay, expecting and inye gi ego ni so na ego boss ga apụtanya. What sometimes you go to the market if ụmụ nwaanyị ha na-agba ịpala ihe dị egwu, like a ga-agbagide ịpala ka wee gbapụta ego moto ka wee gbapụta ego eji gote biskit ụmụazị no ka o wee gbapụtakwu maka ya gbapụta nkwụ ego ya eji wee saa isi a na-agba ịpala. But see men, when men go to the market a na-agbakwa ụdị ịpala, most of the men they just goli ha chọ egolu. So why don't you, if you give her money for ego a ga-eji si nyekwa ego boss, alright, nye ego boss, nyekwa ego eji golu biskit. O nwere ndị ga-abụ ha jee afịa ịmago, depend on ihe o jee ime n'afọ, ihe o jee ego and maybe her situation. Ha nwee ka ogocha ihe n'afịa ogochalụ ogodo ọkpa na mmanya ọ ga-eji wee kudata ume ya kwa energy ka na-expend na ejele afịa. So you can learn to do the extra as a man. It's what you're supposed to do, all right? But just in case you don't know, we are telling you, or in case you know what you feel like, no, your job is not just to bring her home and get her pregnant. There are so many other things that you're supposed to do for the wife, such that when you're doing those things, she will just, they call you my king, my king. Because that's what a king protects his people. A king, another king, Abiawelo, his subjects, the Abiawelo theory. Sometimes when a king sees that there's hunger in the land and he makes some decree that will make it, make it easier for the people. Okay, so the king should be there. He's a king, so his word should be final as well. So the king can, for some people, there are some places where the king takes a decision, and that's that. No one get bagasia, because the decision is meant to be in the interest of the people on our chi. Okay, so there's some things we'll be doing for the wife. Half I get change you, half I get change you, but without long story. Okay, so yeah, do what you have to do to make sure that the people that you are lord over will love you for being the lord over them. They would life, and automatically they would respond in ways that they should respond. Do not go anywhere. I will be right back. I'll play a song for you. I'll play this one from Miley Cyrus, Adore You. I'll probably play Mariah Carey, Without You, and then I'll come back and talk a little more. Then we go.